Yeah. Now, Nick, how long have you been working with Applebee's?
About 6.5 years.
6.5 years. Okay, so you've probably seen a lot of changes in that time frame throughout the restaurant and everything. Yeah. Have you noticed anything that's coming in and saved the kind of money that the package room was able to kind of come in and save you in the beginning?
Absolutely not. It was right away. Oh, I apologize.
Yeah, no problem.
How you doing?
Good.
Yes.
That's great.
And as far as the package room is concerned, it's been a good product for us. It's been something that has almost been instantaneous. You know, I mean, you see the savings right away. I mean, they took in the first week after once we got everybody going with it, it became a regular thing, and now everybody, that's all they use. They know how to use it. It works really well. And then it's instant on the savings as soon as you cut back on your trash bins, which I think we waited like a month, but I don't think we even needed to wait that long to do it. We could have done it probably even sooner. It worked out really that well. It's been a great product for us.
That's great. Have you noticed that besides obviously the savings you're getting on the trash end, have you noticed that your dumpster corral is a little bit cleaner, less mess from the bags not dripping and everything?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I think it's been a little bit cleaner. I would say, I think we keep a pretty clean area as it is. But yeah, I think for the most part, it helps contain things pretty well, and the bags are pretty solid. I mean, there's not very much that can cut through them. So
yeah, so they're able to maintain anywhere from like 6 to 7 or 10, 8, 9. How many bags do you think they're putting into one?
At least 6. It all depends on how much they're filled, but yeah 6 to 10, somewhere around there. Yeah,
32-gallon Slim Jims and everything.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
And yours is a little different because you actually have an outdoor court than most restaurants don't have that outdoor area. So a lot of them have noticed that they decrease trips out the back door.
Oh, okay.
Because they don't have to move the trash containers out the back door.
Oh, okay.
So because of yours being a little.
I didn't
different.
notice because all of our stores are the same way.
Yeah, they have the different footprint, and so have you noticed that the process has changed, kind of the way that guys move trash, that it saves some time or the amount of trips and everything?
Well, I'd say that I don't know. It's they definitely have structured the way they do things a little bit differently. I think it's probably more efficient, I suppose, and they. They'll bring everything out all at once. They'll put it in there. They want to do as many garbages as they can, so hopefully fill it up and get rid of it. But it seems to. I mean, everybody. It's very easy to do. Anyone can do it, and I show people from like our hosts all the way up to our kitchen guys. And I just tell them, whenever you put a bag in there, you bring it down, when it hits this line. Most of the time for the front of the house, I just tell them to leave it. The kitchen guys will put it up, but for the most part, it's very easy to do.
Yeah.
And we haven't had any injuries or anything like that. It's been very seamless, and it's probably one of the only things that we've done, I would say, since I've been with the company, where it's, so seamless, so easy to make happen, and a lot of things, we make changes, and then sometimes you see it has an impact on the guest, it has an impact on how we serve, it has an impact on anything, anything that we do, and then this was pretty seamless, because once you got everybody to do it, it was just second nature, I suppose.
That's great. So it's become part of your business.
Oh,
like, if I was going to tell you, hey, I'm gonna remove it, I got a pickup truck out there, and I'm gonna remove it from you, you'd be like, wait a sec.
Yeah, well, it works really good, because then if we did that, we'd be back to 2 containers. I mean, I think we had like 2 containers 4 days or 5 days a week almost, and now it's like 1 container 3 days, I think, is what we're up to, and that's really, we've cut down on our space drastically.
It's going to add up in volume. And the other thing, probably is you can crush your 5-gallon oil containers, all your the 1-gallon sauce containers, so pretty much everything except for your glass.
Yeah. Well, even out here, because we do so much recycling, even that stuff we put in separate bins and they take it away. Yeah, our plastics and our glass, all of it go in the separate bins. But
that's great.
We would use it for that if that's what was the case. But they pick up our recyclables for free out here. So
that's good.
Yeah,
that's a great program.
So that it saves us space in the containers. So.
Yeah, that's a good diversion, because a lot of restaurants don't have the ability to do that. So, going forward, would you recommend this for other your own Applebees within the Apple Giver chain?
Absolutely. Yeah. I think not even just Apple, any application. I mean, even no matter how small or big the business is, I think it can probably benefit from this product for sure.
That's great. Well, we appreciate all your inputs and everything.
Trust me, if I don't like something, I'll tell you I don't like it.
Yeah.
And I think it's been a great product, and I think it's done really good things for us. Just the cost savings alone is great. The cutback on the amount of pickups that we have. I mean, there's a lot of different things that are all pluses, and I don't really see any negatives about it.
That's good. That's great.
I mean, it's a good product.
I know that your container is got a lid over it and that, or it's in a garage style corral. Did you notice that the bees or bugs or anything else has been cut down? Flies. I know that flies can be a real big issue in some containers.
We have an enclosed area, so that kind of cuts back on that. But, I haven't noticed much of a difference either way, to be honest with you.
Okay. Yeah, and that's why it being different than the other stores, because the other San Jose store is fully open.
None of our stores have overhangs. This is mandated by the city when we built this one. Yeah.
Okay. So it's a different footprint.
Yeah, it's a different thing. Yeah. I would assume that it probably would do that, but we have an overhang in the back dock, so it's not as noticeable, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Well, we appreciate it. Yeah, definitely. We appreciate all the inputs, and when we first came in, I know that you were probably skeptical at first, and we made believers out of you, I think.
Yeah.
Talking trash.
I think it was. I mean, I look at it and say, well, is this thing really going to do what it does? And yeah, it does. I mean, that's like I said, it's one of the things that I've done in the time I've been with the company where I feel like it's very seamless, very easy to do. I didn't have to push the staff to do it right. They just did it. I mean, after I showed them, they're like, yeah, that looks good. I mean, instead of throwing 10 bags up into the garbage can, they're only throwing one, and they don't even have to lift it to throw it. They have that special lift for it, too.
Yeah.
And so I think it saves, I think in the long run, you'll never know how many we might save, but it could save on a workers' comp, too, for having to lift and all that, because the machine, the lift takes care of all that.
Yeah, so. Takes the mechanical advantage and just lets your employees do less work, effort at least, and not injury prone. You're right. So, well, thanks again. We appreciate all your inputs, and we thank you, and we're looking forward to working with you in the future.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks.
Anytime.
All righty.